daily tasks and responsibilities that are being taken care of. Like,
ask you some questions on
go
that.
ahead. Mm-hmm.
So meals being prepared and tasks being done around the house. While this is not a woman's role solely, and many couples a day sharing these roles, I'm just curious from a man's point of view. So let's just go with cooking. So if I come home, this man comes home or work from home, come out the office, every day of the week, 5 days out of a 7-day week, and dinner, I get dinner made maybe like once or twice a week. That's a problem, and it's a problem to the degree that this becomes a vulnerability, and again, we're talking about a vulnerability that as in like it leaves a crack in the relationship that somebody else can then come in and step in and kind of start to relieve some of the pressure from that. So talking to somebody, sex, all these things. So is the cooking?
Yeah, it doesn't automatically become a vulnerability. Stuff. It doesn't automatically become one. It becomes one when it rains hard. And so the crack is not apparent until you have a heavy rain. And so what I'm lifting up is that if I'm getting food from you once a week, but Miss Bonita, she bringing some lemon pie every single day, and it's because she's raining lemon pies. I'm like, Bonita, you gotta put me on. Like, she's putting me on with the lemon pies on a regular basis, and stands out more. It stands out more. Yeah. So I become aware of the crack because of the rain. It's raining lemon pies. And so what I'm saying is that, like, and again, you can't necessarily guard against any and everything, but the responsibility in a situation like that, because you may not even know that a particular need is being tapped into or met when she's bringing the lemon meringue pie. You may not know that. But what you experience is a connection. You experience...
Who experiences the connection?
Me. I'm experiencing...
The man who's...
Yeah, the man, yeah.
The lemon meringue pie.
He's experiencing the connection. He's experiencing... There's an expectation that's established. There's a key...
Some nurturing.
Nurture. Yes, yeah.
Feeding you.
Yeah.
That's why I done seen some people out here talking about, like, don't be bringing my husband food to work.
Yeah.
I got this. Don't be feeding. Because it's deeper than that.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's not even about, like, you feeding me too, but if she's feeding me on a regular basis, I mean, you're feeding me once or twice a week, she's feeding me more. And so, and just unconsciously, I'm being nurtured by her food.
That just make me get an attitude. That's a problem.
Yeah, and so, but here's the piece though.
On a regular basis, it's not like somebody can't give you some food.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the piece. So it's incumbent upon the man to recognize that, what's going on. So let's be honest with ourselves if that's an experience, because again, sometimes you don't know that the crack is there until it starts raining. So once you get exposed to it, are you then conscious enough to say, damn, I'm kind of sort of like starting to look forward to Miss Bonita's lemon meringue pie. Like, where's she at? I'm noticing that I'm kind of like looking around the corner when she don't show up for work. My day is not as good. It's not as good. It's not the same. Yeah. This requires a certain level of insight and emotional maturity where you're in tune with self, and then you got to have an honest conversation with yourself, and then you have a conversation with your wife.
And you say what?
Just like, baby, I would love. You make dinner for me once a week, twice a week, and you be doing it. Like,
and that don't even be how the conversation be going. They probably like, you don't even be cooking.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's what folks say.
You be doing it. And I would love for you. Just tell me what you think about this. So I got this coworker.
This is him bringing this to his wife.
Yeah, you should have brought it to your wife a long time ago. Real talk. Like, after that second or third pie, yeah, you should have brought it to your wife. But I mean, fundamentally, I'm not gonna go into like verbatim what it should look like, but you should ask for what it is that you need. If you notice that you're being nurtured in a different way by somebody else, be honest with yourself first, then ask your wife for what it is that you need so you get your need met in the house, not outside the house. So have that conversation with her, and then cut the overflow or the not that you got to cut the pies off completely, depending upon how deep it's gotten.
You might need to.
You might need to, but
Miss Bonita, I'm on a diet now.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I told my wife, bring up your wife's name. I told my wife how much I enjoyed your pies, and she was like, "Wow, babe, I didn't even know you was into lemon meringue like that." And so now, look what I got. Lemon meringue pie that my wife made me.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh yeah, I would be like, I'm a lemon meringue. I would be making that damn pie like, you don't need it. He already got some. And some in the refrigerator in there.
That's dope. That's dope. So yeah, so we got to be careful, y'all. And again, you want to make sure you're fortifying your fortress, because again, our orientation is one where we don't think that the world is out to get us. We do believe actually in the indwelling divinity of all people, specifically our people. And so I would just say that I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt until you cross me. And even with that, it's not as though we can't forgive, but we're not thinking of folks.
The benefit of the doubt?
Just people. I mean, I'm not thinking that people are out to get me. And some of y'all may disagree with that just based off of what your experiences are. But I do believe that, like I said, that indwelling divinity, guides people to govern themselves accordingly in most instances. And it's not that people don't want your man, don't want your woman. But I do think that if the fortress is fortified,
there it is.
Then
where should the focus be?
Yeah. The focus ain't there. Yeah. The focus needs to be in the house.
That's harder to do. It's easy to talk about the woman or the man out there. It's much harder to look at the woman or the man in the mirror. You know what I mean? And pay attention to what is it that I need to do. And maybe it's not even about you changing or shifting all the time. It's about you being able to encourage your partner to shift and change and to really start to look at your relationship. So that these vulnerabilities can be just sealed off tightly and nicely, so you can just be snug as a bug in the rug, like I am with my baby.
Yes. I think we're complete.
I think we are complete. This has been another episode of the Relationship Cheat Code. We hope that you got something from it, that you enjoyed it. Please like it, subscribe, share, do all the things, and be back with us next week for more. Peace out.
Peace. Can I have a kiss?
Yes, you can. How you gonna say? He told me, y'all, he was like, I'm gonna kiss you at the end of the episode. Thank you, baby.